Today we're going to talk about the Honda 250 and why it is now my favorite 250 in the game, both in outdoors and specifically today in Supercross. And I'm going to share my setup with you. Today we have a setup that I call Chase XRD because it did originate from the Bluff City Performance Discord, but I have changed so many things on it that it is my own now at this point. But the base started with him. Let's talk about the tires. First of all, I run 80 front basically on any bike. And on the 250 specifically in Supercross, I do like the 100 rear tire, especially on the Honda that is a little bit slower than the KTM and the Husky. It helps a lot with getting over those big triples or quads if you need them, because it can't really keep up power to power with the KTM. Under the suspension, there's actually not a lot of changes. Really just kind of stiffened it up in some places and then made the rear end quite a bit softer. Now, for the rear spring, as you can see, I have it under 37. I go between 37 and 40 depending on the track, and sometimes I'll go up on the rebound depending on how big the whoops are. If they're a little bit smaller and closer together, I'll put that rebound up a little bit higher. Under the drivetrain, now again, I kind of run two different things here. I run 1452 or 1350. It is kind of just track specific. I will say most of the time on Soupy, I'm running 1452. That's where I find the most balanced power delivery. Over here under the geometry and engine mapping, I think a big one is running 2021 mapping. And then as you can see, we got a ton of geometry changes here. Definitely elongates the bike quite a bit and makes it a little bit more well, not a little bit more, a lot more planted in those whoops while still keeping a little bit of that agility there. And that's it, boys. The Honda is absolutely amazing. I love this bike so very, very much, and I think that you guys will too. And with this setup, I think you'll be absolutely barking the course. Now, just remember, setups don't work for everybody. If you don't like this setup, don't yell at me. You know, it might just not work for you, but this is what I have run the entire Supercross series pretty much. And I have done really, really well, at least for me. I'm sitting within the top 10 in points, and I've, you know, podiumed a few times, and I'm sitting within top 10 of points, and I missed the whole round. So anyway, hope you guys enjoy it, and I'll see you in the next one.